Hello, dear students. Today we will discuss a novel, introduction, definition of novel, and elements of novel. So, let's start. Novel is a long narrative in prose detailing the action of fictitious people. Introduction. Novel is a genre of fiction, and fiction may be defined as the art through the writer word, representation of a human life. Novel is not a short story in prose. Instead, it is actually an extensive and illustrated accounts of a series of events that happen right through the life of character. It is an in-depth and all-inclusive autobiography of character in the novel. Novel is a matter which reflects the picture of a thing put against it. Novel is a piece of prose fiction of a reasonable length. However, not all novels are written in prose. There are novels in verse like Vikram Seth, The Golden Gate. Novel, part of literature. The English name novel is derived from the Italian novella, meaning a little new thing. The novella was a kind of anecdote found in the 14th century since Victorian period. The novel, replacing poetry and drama, has become the most important part of English literature. Definition. So we will do now definition. The novel is a genre which resists exact definition. Here are some definitions of the novel. A novel is a piece of prose fiction that consists restricted length. The novel is only one of many possible prose narrative forms. D.H. Lawrence says, Dr. Tilliard defines, novel is not too unorganized. It is a narrative prose of at least 2,000 words. Whatever may be the meaning of the novel, it is apparent that novel is a picture perfect image of the time of the writer. So I hope you will get uh, information about the introduction of novel and definition of novel. So now we will uh, discuss the elements of the novel. There are several elements which build the edifice of a novel. Following elements are specific part of any novel. Theme is the principal idea of the novel. The entire story of the novel revolves around one main idea, and the author's purpose is always to make the reader aware of his main idea. Without having a clear idea in your mind, you won't be able to compose a stunning novel. Example: Charles Dickens' Great Expectation proved that money is nothing in a comparison of love. Point of view. Point of view is usually an important element of a novel. Point of view is the mood of narration to portray the events in a novel. Usually, there are three types of point of view: first person, second person, third person. Dialogue. Dialogue is a key element of novel. Dialogue may be defined as a written conversation between two or more people in a novel. Dialogue reflects the personality of the character. Without dialogue, the entire structure of a novel sounds like a monotonous essay. Conflict. Conflict provides interest and suspense. There are various types of conflict. A character struggling against nature, struggling between two or more characters. Plot. Plot is the arrangement of incident. Aristotle says plot arises out of a conflict in the novel which builds climax. Without a plot, the structure of a novel is impossible. Characterization. The last one is characterization. Characterization is an essential element of a novel. The author unveils the personality of the character to the characterization. There are two different types of characterization. Setting. Uh, Setting is another compelling element of a novel. Setting means the location where the events of the novel have been taken place. It might be one place or it might be covered more than one place, like Henry Fielding, The History of Tom Jones. I hope students you have get some information. So I have a great request from you. Please follow, please subscribe, like my channel. Thank you so much. Care yourself.